All right, welcome everybody. We have Elena Markin from Elite Projects and Events BC. How are you doing today, Elena?
I'm doing great, thank you. And nice to be on this call.
Absolutely, excellent, excellent. So why don't you start off with Elena? What do you guys do?
Okay, well, I am the owner of Elite Projects and Events BC. And my company does event planning, bartending, and event decor services in the Kamloops and surrounding area. So that includes the shoe swap and communities to the north, such as Barrier, Merritt, Vernon and Kelowna sometimes. So yes, there we go. That's what I do.
Awesome, awesome to hear. And how long have you been running the company for?
So I opened up Elite Projects and Events in 2017 in October. So we're just about 5 years old now, past the toddler stages.
Exactly, yeah. Terrible too.
So yes, it's been a very, very interesting journey, and I'm just loving it, and we all are loving it.
Amazing. How many team members do you have on board?
Currently, I have two other team members for Elite Events BC, and 3 bartenders, because we started a new division. Just recently launched our bartending services. So yes, we're growing.
Absolutely,
it's
absolutely.
amazing.
I think I saw that over on LinkedIn. That seems like a pretty cool service you guys are now providing.
Yes, it's true, and we're also making it interesting for clients to book right now, because we have this new, and I know I'm probably jumping a little bit ahead, but we have this new thing that started up, a partnership with like a talented musician that plays the violin, that people can actually book us together.
Oh, really?
So
wow.
So the bartending and, well, if they wanted event planning as well, of course, but bartending for the cocktail hour, because his music is like very suitable for that. So like a 2-hour cocktail live music is absolutely amazing, and it will really bring clients' events to the ninth. So
I love that. No, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Obviously, being up since 2017, especially being in the events sector, there were probably a lot of changes you guys had to make throughout COVID. What kind of business changes or considerations did you have to make as you moved through the pandemic and COVID and in and out of lockdowns and everything?
You know, we've always had a pretty good online presence, because I'm quite capable of doing the online things. And I love involving in online. Like, I'm very social in person and online when I have time online, of course, because like oftentimes I'm just doing, things for the events, like on site, or, there's a lot of running around. But so that was the good news for us, because we actually still had events, although a lot less during COVID. And the one thing that really changed for us was holding our meetings with clients over the phone and virtually. So that was a big change, because before that, it felt like most of the time the meetings were in person.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that still continues to this day. Like, even now, most of our meetings are held either over the phone or virtually.
For sure.
And the other thing that changed is events changed. Just generally, events changed through COVID. We had to be very careful to have regulated events as per what the orders were for from the government. And so we had a series of very small outdoor concerts with social distancing, and making sure that everyone was social distancing and there were masks, and so that changed. But I was still pretty happy that we actually did manage to have events.
For sure.
We also had some team building events going on.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so we did affect us. Honestly, I couldn't run my company on full-time basis during this time. So it was a little sad, but what can you do? Like, the whole world was going through a lot of changes,
Absolutely.
and a lot of them were,
absolutely.
So yeah, I actually was working for a charitable nonprofit organization.
Awesome.
Where I was planning fundraisers online and working with volunteers during that time. And now I'm back to being a full-time event planner and event owner, and we're launching bartending services. So it's all good.
Amazing to hear that. Now, you kind of touched on this a little bit, that you guys are still doing virtual meetings with a lot of your clients, stuff like that, just the increased communication and ability for that. Were there any other actions that you took because of the pandemic that changed the way you do business that have continued now that everything's starting to get back to normal here? Is there anything that you guys continued to do because you either found it to be more efficient, more money conscious, more profitable, or just a better way to service your clients through those changes because of COVID?
Really, that's probably the only one I can think of right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
We still, during events, we are aware that a lot of people may feel uncomfortable with, like personal contact and things like that. So we make sure that we provide masks and hand sanitizers and handling dishes and everything with the plastic, like disposable gloves and things like that. But people should do that anyway. So after what we went through.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yes, but yes, not much else.
Awesome.
It was much quieter during COVID. Now it's a lot busier. Thankfully, we are a small business, so we we have ambitions to grow, but we do need the support of the communities, of our community and the communities around us, to keep us going. So we're very thankful that people are reaching out to us and booking their events with us.
Absolutely. That's something that we've seen as well, even with our own events that we're doing through Avid Action Coach. We're seeing now people are really like just taking off right now with the in-person events and going big with them, because I think we lost them for so long. Everyone's having like withdrawals. They want to get out there. They want to be, networking and communicate with other people. So it's nice. We see that as well. Now, here's another question for you, Elena. It might be a little bit of a thinker for you. This is usually a loaded question, but what do you think is one of your biggest learning lessons since you've been a business owner?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a big question. Okay, well, one of the things that I've learned since I opened up Lead Projects and Events BC is that I need to follow my own direction in what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I was very, cognizant and checking out other businesses, websites and social media.
Yeah.
And it sort of gets to you, and it's like, oh, look what they're doing. And then it's like, okay, I should just stop doing that.
Yeah.
Concentrate on what I want to do.
Absolutely.
So that was one of the biggest lessons that I learned since I started my own business. And then the other one, probably not very many people talk about this, but one of the things is, like, you may have been an amazing employee or staff member at an organization. You may have done so much for them, but when you jump to go on your own,
Mhm.
it's a completely different story, because you have to build your own reputation. You
Absolutely.
have to do the hard work to put all the systems in place to make things work, to take that experience and make it your own. And you don't always get the same, how should I say, the same support.
Mhm.
So there is a lot of hard work. And honestly, some days, like, I'd leave my family 2 or 3 hours a day, and then I work the rest until 11 and or midnight, to update my website, to do invoicing, to do social media or anything like that, to edit
Mhm.
videos, to whatever it is, reaching out to people, building partnerships. What can we do? It's and that thing brings you closer to success. But again, it's your own journey now, so it's more difficult than more people think.
Absolutely. You nailed it on the head. We even in Action Coach, we have like journey of a person from employee to self-employed all the way up into being an owner. And there's all the roles in between there. And often when you start a small business, you're playing a lot of different roles at once. You're wearing a lot of different hats, and kind of how you alluded to, you do have to, rebuild the reputation, not only for yourself, but for your business too, right? What your business stands for, how other companies view your business and support it, and those partnerships. You mentioned systems. I love that as well. Building systems are so key for businesses as well. So that is a phenomenal learning lesson. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, Elena, if anybody from around BC is looking for event planning and help with events, what's the best for them to get in touch with you?
Well, the best way is to really we have a website, which I update a lot.
Yep.
I'm on it. So it's eliteeventsbc.com.
Okay.
Our services are listed there, and there's our galleries are quite extensive. I update those very often.
Awesome.
We're also on social media. Um, my company is on LinkedIn, as you know.
Yep. Yep.
That's where we connected.
Yes, it is.
We're also on Instagram and Facebook, and also TikTok now.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
throw all your info for your company below in the description of the video, so that people can reach out to you there if they'd like to.
Absolutely, and also they can call as well. Like, my phone number is all over the website too, or
Awesome.
email. So 778-220-1879, and you get my friendly voice on the phone.
Awesome. Absolutely. No, that's phenomenal. Now, here's the last question, Elena. This one is also a think or two. So if you got to think for a second or mention a few things, you're welcome to. What is most inspiring to you today?
Okay, what is most inspiring? Honestly, I started with it. It's the bartending division.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're building this up, and we're that new partnership with Lauren McCausland is gonna probably help with that. But
Absolutely.
yes, that's what's most inspiring for my business right now. But we have a lot of things in the works as well. I can't share them yet, but they will be coming up. And also, another one thing that's really inspiring is I love flowers and table decor. So flowers and doing that always puts me in a great mood. Last time I did it with one of our staff members helped me, and I think she liked it too. so so anyhow, maybe we'll build up on that in the future. There's so much going on. It's all inspiring, so it's good. And I'm sure that when you keep at it and you follow what you feel your own direction is for your business, you will get there.
Absolutely. No, I love that. That is a phenomenal answer. And it's a great, that overall business growth, that's a great thing to be inspired by. So I love that. Thank you so much for the time today, Elena. Really appreciate it. And like I said, we'll include all your info below in the card so people can get in touch with you for their events.
Thank you so much, Jason. And yeah, thanks for the opportunity and have a great day.
You too.